just standing here. Hi. What's up? I watched Yes, God, Yes. Yes, God, Yes! I watched it. Let's review it. Flashback to 2001. The internet's still brand new to you. You got Nickelback on the radio. You got some Smash Mouth on the radio. You're a junior in high school. You got JNCO pants that are ripaways. And you're just living life. But at the same time, you're exploring who you are. You're also understanding what sex is. And you're sort of, maybe dating people or maybe not. Or you're just out of the loop entirely. Well, that's what Yes, God, Yes is about. It stars Natalia Dyer from Stranger Things as Alice, who is a teen discovering her sexuality. They go to a Catholic youth retreat, and they sort of just that's where she starts learning more and more about masturbation and all this other stuff. But at the same time, it's the early 2000s, so she gets into these AOL chat rooms and gets into some crazy chats. And I don't know if you grew up around that time, but I did. And I was 16 in AOL chats, getting into some weird chat rooms. I mean, those chat rooms were chaos. So it stars Timothy Simons, who you know from Veep, Alicia Bowe from 13 Reasons Why. It's directed by Karen Maine, who wrote Obvious Child, which was a big hit, a big indie hit. And this one is another big indie hit. And, just there's something to be said about growing up in the time that you're watching a movie that it's based in. Because when I watched Lady Bird, it felt like I was in the movie. I felt those experiences because I went through them in the same time period. And that's how I sort of felt here. I was in AOL chat rooms. I was in Yahoo playing poker and chess against people and pool. I was doing all these dumb, idiotic things on the internet. But at the same time, I was trying to figure out who I was. And, hey, hate to spoil it, but there's porn on the internet. And sometimes you run across it before you're 18. And Alice, this main character, does as well. But I gotta say, it's a nice coming of age, dramedy. And that's all there is to be said about it. I mean, Natalia Dyer does a good job. Timothy Simons does a good job. The whole cast is rounded out. They do really well. There's some nice, funny moments. Yeah, I didn't grow up as a super devout Catholic, but you've seen enough Catholic movies and you've been around enough Catholic people. I grew up in Massachusetts, so around a lot of Catholics up there, and you understand that it's a very strict type of schooling, and you have to go to morality classes and all this type of stuff, and they tell you that masturbation is also a sin, and they tell you other stuff. Wait to have sex till you're married. So Alice, the whole movie is struggling with all these ideas. It's she's trying to understand her sexuality, but at the same time she's got these limits on it. So it's confusing her. And so that's a nice little story that Karen Maine has told. It's low key. It's not going to be it's not over the top. It's not really raunchy, other than the AOL chat rooms and what happens on the computers. If I was going to rate it, it'd be on a scale of how crazy the AOL chat room is. So I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. So it's kind of crazy, but it's not as crazy as it can get. It's you go into the experimental chat room and people are just off the wall saying stuff you don't even understand. Yeah. 7 out of 10. Yes, God, yes! Yes! God, yes! Yes, God, yes!
Un esercito di pro